Hello, this is Katie. Welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time, welcome. I am very excited for this video because it's about fall and fall colors. And I love fall and I love Halloween and I love fall colors and I love watercolor. So, and I also just got much more excited because I Pinterest searched I did fall, but I found an autumn one. Fall color palette, I believe, and I found 3. I'm going to show you on my screen, on my laptop over there. I got 2 palettes. I'm going to be using this one because this was called Leaves. I'm not sure I'm convinced these are leaves, but they kind of look like leaves. They're like watercolor leaves, and it just says watercolor. It's super cute. But I got both of these, and I've been wanting this one for a while, and I believe I ordered something this size from Amazon, and this was the photo, and it's not the color I got. And so I didn't trust Amazon after that. And so when I saw it on Etsy and it said its name, I believe it's called Fusion, I knew that I would be getting the correct one because you can pick your exact leaves, Fusion, and there were other colors. These were the 2 non-solid color ones. And I will link this down below. I got my order today. They happened to be in Seattle, where I am, shipping wise, so it was quicker than normal. That was just a coincidence, but I found them. But they sent this very carefully packaged with a super cute little handwritten note, so very much appreciated, and I will link them down below. They're called Artwise by ARTWISEBUY, but it's like all one word. Anyway, I have a new pan obsession now because of, they're both the same, but I'll just show you both. I love these. First of all, I love that it fills the whole thing. I've always wanted that. And there's no like metal tray or anything like that comes in a normal, pre-made palette, pre-poured palette. And this shape, this like rounded rectangle. I'm loving it. And they also had the option, and it costs the same, so it's up to you in the link down below. It costs the same for a half pan versus a quarter pan. They are the same shape, but the half pan, this is a half pan, and I did want that much space. A quarter pan is about like half the size of this, so it's like shorter and it's super cute. And if you wanted to just put a lot less paint in there, then that's a great option for you. In this case, I wanted to put enough paint, but I might fill it. It depends on what colors I find for this. That's what we're going to be doing this video. You also maybe want some like wiggle room to play with in there with your brush and stuff. So if you want a super short pan, then go for it. Just be aware you might want some room to play with. But these already come stuck to 4 magnet strips. So I'm going to pull it out like this. So they're stuck to the glue side of a magnet strip for you. And then the magnet sticks to the metal just like that. So this, you can tell the magnet strip is bendy and they're stuck down. And then you've got 4 of 6 of those. And so you can like push them. You can like push them and line them up if you want to be very specific about it. But they're both that way. I'm going to be buying more palettes from them, just to let you know. I've been getting sets of watercolor tubes, and I have a few more less expensive. I don't want to say cheap. Less expensive tube sets I want to buy, and I will be reviewing them here as well if I do. But I also want to put them into palettes because I do love having a box of tubes. You will see my box of tubes I have where I mix them all up, but I have squeezed a lot of those into palettes, and I want to have that. So since they have a lot of colors to choose from, I'm very excited. And I love this pan setup. It is just beautiful. So I'm going to set this one aside. I haven't decided. There are only 24. So if I have a set of like 36 paints, I'm going to have to figure out which 24. I also have the Shinhan 30, and I like those. So I might pick 24 of those for this one. I haven't decided. I don't want to choose too hastily, too suddenly. I want to put the paints I actually want to have in here, and then, but I probably will get a couple more of these for the other brands that I want to put in there. So we are going to pick together. Unfortunately, I don't have your input, but hopefully you will agree with my choices. I am going to put a disclaimer out there. I know nothing about color. I don't understand it. I know nothing about color theory. I know that it's a thing and that I should probably learn it. I know that I love fall and I know the colors I see in fall, but these pictures of these autumn palettes are going to help me realize that there's more than orange and yellow and maybe a tiny bit of green in a fall palette. And yeah, and red. But there's like purple and there's these teals. I don't know. We're going to look at it. So we have 24 spots to fill. Want to make sure they are dust free. This is actually very clean. I didn't have anything to clean out of it. So I'm going to set this aside. We're going to play with some colors on here out of the tube. So first I'm going to show you, I'm going to move my phone out of my filming contraption here, and I'm going to show you. So we've got autumn color palettes. There's this pin. It says warm spices. I love that. Maroon is definitely got to be in there. We've got orange, different oranges, yellows, yellow oranges. There's greens, purples. The blue, I wouldn't have guessed for a fall palette, but you never know. Kind of a sky blue, some other colors in there. Another one is this one. We've got lots of browns. Yes, brown I forgot to think about. This one is very fall, and I feel like it's missing some possible, you know, purples, things like that. So I'm going to be looking at that. That's gray. I'm not sure I'd put gray in a fall palette. This one's got what looks to be very, very dark blue or black, some maroon. This color right here, I know this grays it out when I hover over it. I believe I'm going to take the Arteza Spiced Apple. I'm going to show you this. I think I want that one really because of the name, because that is so fall. But the Spiced Apple is just, it's just a great, I don't know, pinky red orange. I can't even figure out what color it is. So that's probably going to be put in there to kind of fit that color in. We've got a lot of maroon, dark green, some cream. I don't know. We're going to see. I'm going to be clicking between those, looking through them. Make sure my filming contraption here does not fall. Okay. I just want to make sure we're centered here. I've got my jars of water and my paper towel here for swatching. That's what is out of the view a little bit. I'm pretty sure I do want that spiced apple. So I do have this box. We're going to go through my Artezas that I just got and swatched in a video are in their own box still, only because this one is full at this point and I need a bigger box for watercolors. I think this is, no, that's peach. So we're going to find spiced apple. I know that I want that one in there for sure. Here it is. So we'll do a little swatchy with that one, but I'm gonna fill one of the spots with that for sure. So I'll show you a swatch of this guy. Just beautiful color. All right. Then at the end, I need to create a swatch card of all the colors that end up in here. So I think I'll wait to fill it until I've selected all the colors. I am going to make note of, let's see, Arteza Spiced Apple. There's going to be like top contenders, and then if we end up with more than 24, which is what I've got space for, and I'll just pile these in front of me. If we end up with more than that, then we're going to have to pick some specific ones. So I'm not sure. I may pick one of these, maybe like toffee or latte brown. I haven't decided yet, but let's go through the bucket. I'm just going to set this on this paper so you can see. Now I have a couple problem children, and they are in these plastic bags. I probably won't be choosing any of the Artist's Loft. They're not a great quality, and the lids just love to break, and so they're leaking. This is why they're in bags. I couldn't bring myself to throw away something I had just purchased. This one got a hole in it, probably because it's foil, but it's just a Winsor & Newton Cotman. And I covered up the actual name, but the Spanish name is there, so it's a red of some sort. This one is leaking. So I'm going to remove any of the bagged ones. I do have Winsor & Newton Professional. I have only 4 colors. I have Winsor Yellow, Raw Sienna, Winsor Red, and Winsor Blue. I went with safe colors for the few that I've purchased because those are more expensive. I do have, and I will swatch for you in a video, a like 24 set of pre-poured Winsor & Newton Professionals that only cost me like 40 bucks versus like 10 bucks a tube. So I decided to go with the colors they chose in that palette to play with Winsor & Newton Professional watercolors. And then I will swatch those for you in another video if you would like to see that. I will just make the video anyway. I'm not going to be like, let me know if you want to see that video down below. I'm just going to do it anyway. So if you want to watch it, you can watch it. Okay, so setting aside my baggy friends, I'll put those in the lid. We have lots to choose from. I have got, like, this one's leaking, Winsor & Newton Cotman. I do love me some Purple Lake. I may swatch that one. Purple Lake is probably my favorite Cotman watercolor. It's beautiful. As far as, yeah, some of these just get puncture holes in them and then they start leaking. It's so strange. There's like a little bit of paint. I think he blood clotted himself, so he stopped leaking. But olive green, I've got Magello Mission Gold. These are squeezed out into the Magello palette that came with it, so I have plenty left. That's a good color, fall color. And these pictures that I'm looking at, I want to look at this first one I showed you where it gave the each 3 color batch like names. I want a good maroon, red violet. These are the Shinhan ones that I may put in the other 24 palette. I'm not sure how fall that is. Maybe we'll compare that one to Purple Lake. Okay. Indian red, I think, is going to be the maroon color I'm looking for. Some of these are getting their liquids separated. I've got Paul Rubens. I've got Shinhan, the Magello Mission Gold, Winsor & Newton Cotman. I have a number of those. I have a bunch of the Artist's Loft. Like I said, I probably won't be using those for a palette. The Grumbacher Academy are like kind of on par price-wise with these ones, I believe. Got them at Michael's. Let's see. Burnt Sienna would be a good palette color. Some of these are going to be hard to open. That's a really good fall color. I think I will. Let me test that one out. I don't want to have to open that again, but I'm going to have to at some point if I want to put it in there. So it's just easier for me to swatch just by dipping it into the tube. I don't need to make a palette of all of these. If I need more pigment, we'll just grab more. I think that's a good a good fall color. I will put him in the pile. So Winsor Newton Cotman. Oh, yeah, that needs to be cleaned out, I think. I'm going to set that aside. Let's look at Indian Red while we have it out. I want to make sure they're all mixed. I think that's it's a good maroon. I could also mix 2 colors if I needed to. In one pan, I would need a toothpick, probably. That's probably frowned upon. I don't even know. That's a good one. I want to compare these two. The Purple Lake. Oh, man. I just hate when they overflow. I love that they give you, you know, the amount of paint they're supposed to, but they also overflow. And then they close on themselves. The lids do not shut. Oops, that was a lot. Okay, so we need to pick between that purple and this purple. Red Violet. Ooh, I might like that one better. I do love Purple Lake, but that's my favorite Cotman color. I feel like, oh, that's hard. I don't want the palette to be like super, take the color from the lid, you know, go from normal colors to super bright. I feel like this is going to be a more autumn color over the brighter pinky one. So I'm going to go with Purple Lake. And then let's test Olive Green. I probably should write these down. I haven't been writing them down. Let's do this green one first. Yes, that's a good fall green. I realize that in fall the green kind of goes away, but there's still some left. It's still there. So I really like that one. So you've got Magello Mission Gold. I'm just going to shorten that, make it easier. So we've got Winsor Newton Cotman, Purple Lake. Keep splattering water everywhere. Indian Red, Winsor Newton Cotman. And then Winsor and Newton Cotman seem to be winning here. Burnt Sienna. Okay. I think those are good ones. We're going to put an X through that one. I'll just leave that open. Okay. Now this one that said like pumpkin soup, we've got kind of a darker orange, yellowish orange, and then kind of like a gray cream, but I don't know that I want that gray cream color. Let's see. We've got burnt sienna. We could add raw sienna. I'm sure it's a good fall color. We're going to need a number of browns. Clearly I haven't touched some of these in a while. I need to figure out how to clean off these. Luckily it's watercolor, so I can just soak them and probably get the paint out, but some of these lids are not great. So another Winsor Newton Cotman. This is going to be a Winsor Newton heavy palette, probably. We've got raw sienna. Make sure I'm keeping you in view. So we've got 6. That's one row down. It's gonna be a long video. I hope you're here for it. Yellow green. This might be, that might be a little too bright of a green. Permanent Yellow Deep. I like that. Sorry for my sniffles. I need this paint mixture out of the way. Ooh, I like that one a lot. These are very vibrant. I don't know that I did, ooh, I don't remember what I did, a video when I got the Shinhan. I don't think I did a video. So Permanent Yellow Deep, Shinhan, Permanent Yellow Deep would be a good one. I need to make sure we have our browns. The Paul Rubens, I believe they come from and are made in China, and a lot of the names are just wrong. Sometimes it's hilarious. Sepia, it says sepia instead of sepia. Sepia could be a good fall color though. Let's look for a purple. We've got, I want more Shinhan in this palette. I think that would be good. We've got Violet versus Dioxazine versus Bright Clear Violet. We'll pick the best purple. And what's this one? Crimson Lake. I want to test that one too. So just grabbing another handful to test. Let's do Winsor Newton. This is going to hurt my fingers. Or my teeth. Can't get these open. I'm gonna bust my teeth open doing this. Okay. That didn't taste very good. Dioxazine purple. Ooh. I do want a couple purples because I do love and fully support purple as an additional Halloween color. So I am all for that. Winsor Newton Cotman, Dioxazine purple, and then Shinhan Violet. That was a lot. I think I like the Dioxazine purple better so far. That one underneath. Magellan Mission Gold, Bright Clear Violet. Just take some of that water there. Ooh, I like that one too. Now I can't choose. I think I'm gonna go with this one. So we'll do that. Magellan Mission Gold. Magellan Mission Gold. Bright Clear Violet. Not that one. And I don't remember who that was. So it doesn't matter. We'll add that one to the pile. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so for this red, I'm going to test out Crimson Lake. Shinhan. I'm just going to go up here. I'm running out of room in my rows. I think that's a really good fall red. That's a color you would definitely see on a fall leaf. That's a good one. So Shinhan. Crimson Lake. Okay. oranges. I was talking about oranges and then I didn't look for oranges. So we've got a number of oranges to pick from. Also just a brown and yellow orange as well. So let's look at some of these. I suppose I could just go through the rainbow in my head and say, okay, red, yes. Orange, yes. Yellow, green. Blue, to me, not so much in a fall palette, but this is my palette and I will put what I want. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So really every color but blue from the rainbow. And then you get, you know, some of each, but then you need your browns and I suppose a black if you need it in the palette. I may include a black. I haven't decided if I have enough. I don't know that I want to. I can always reach for a black. I'm not going to do that. I don't paint away from home, so I'm not worried about it being portable or anything like that. If I paint, it's on my patio right next to where I paint inside. So, Magello Mission Gold, Yellow Orange. I really like that one. I may be picking two of these oranges from this. So if I need a black, I can go inside and get a black. I rarely paint outside though. So I think I will leave black out of the palette because I want to give that space to another bright fall color. I think this vermilion I don't want. It's a little too bright for me. I just want the lid to go back on properly. See, this is another vermilion. This might be a little too bright, but it could be better. This one's a little closer to fall, I think, than the last one. I think I like that one. So I'm gonna do that. Magello Mission Gold, Yellow Orange. I think I want that one too. So this one, we'll say no to that one. That was still wet. Shinhan, Vermilion Hue. Vermilion Hue. Okay. We've got Shinhan just straight brown, which might be a good option for a brown. I really like these Shinhan ones. Are very bright, pigmented. I like that for a fall brown a lot. So that one is in the running. These lids are messy. I just like cleaning my Copic lids. I don't love doing it, but sometimes it's necessary. Okay, Shinhan brown. Then we've got regular orange, which I don't believe we have on here. So we'll see how different it is. I'm going to put it, I'll just put it here. How different it is from the other one. I've got plenty of room. We have 24 colors we can pick. I think that's a good orange. And I like the Magello quality. I'm going to test out the Shinhan orange I just saw in the box because I might like this one better. I do. It's just so pigmented. I love it. These Shinhans might be taking over. We thought it was Winsor Newton Cotton. Then it might be Magello Mission Gold. This was an MMG, but I'm gonna wait till that dries. I'm not trying to like mess up my pen here. Before I cross that out, I will put an X here. Shinhan orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's wet in the middle. Okay. I need another red other than that one. So let's find. We have permanent red. We've got Madder Lake Light. From Paul Rubens. Permanent Red Deep. That could be another good red. I want another good maroon. The Indian red is just not maroon enough for me. There's also a red brown I would like to try. Okay. Let's look at these ones. Permanent Red Deep. There should be enough paint in here to fill a palette, I hope. Ooh. Wait, yeah. I thought I had done another red. Maybe I didn't. I really like that one. I think I feel it also helps to see what they look like when they dry. So that's Paul Rubens is going to be PR. Permanent Red, which is also PR. Deep. Permanent Red Deep. Let's look at Madder Lake Light. This is a very long video. If you're still here, thank you. We appreciate it. If you're not still here, I'm sorry I'm taking too long. I'm just getting water everywhere. Ooh, that's a good one. I might need 3 reds in this palette. I'm just probably gonna need 3 reds. Let's see. Let's test 2 more reds and we'll go from there. Ooh, that one's good too. Oh, I love watercolors so much. Oh, that's a good one. It's pretty similar. Permanent Red. So Permanent Red Deep, Permanent Red. That makes sense. Those are looking similar to me. Paul Rubens versus Mission. This one might win. Mission Magello Mission Gold. Sorry. Permanent Red. Let me grab one more. Madder Lake Deep. I had a Madder Lake Light. Let's look at a Madder Lake Deep. Ooh. Ooh, this may be the... Ooh. A little bit of dry spot in there. This dark red I'm looking for. Oh, this is fall. This one has to go in there. Let me dilute it a little bit. Oh, that one's good. I'm hoping it's not too... It actually could replace this one. Because I might be picking at least 2 of these. That one looks to be granulating. What was that? Magello Mission Gold. That was Permanent Red Deep. And Permanent Red. This was Paul Rubens. Madder Lake Light. That one I want. Madder Lake Deep. I need this one. Okay. So that might be unintentionally a granulating color, which is not my favorite. I don't like granulating colors. I'm gonna say it, and I'm sorry. I have a lot of water splotching going on here, so we're just gonna clean that up real quick. Okay. Ooh, Madder Lake Deep. I hope I can squeeze enough out of that for the palette, because I want it. I don't want that one. Madder Lake Light. I'm holding that. Okay, we'll put that away. I do like Permanent Red and Permanent Red Deep. I need that one. I think I want this one and not this one. Oh, I can't decide. Paul Rubens, Permanent Red Deep. No, we're gonna take that one. We're gonna leave that one. All right, so we've got one. See, this is turning into more of a brown. I wish I had or knew if I had a maroon-ish color or not. I need to find out. But in the meantime, let's try this red brown. That was a lot. I like that one. Red, brown. I need to test a few more browns, and I want to make sure there's enough in the tube. We'll look at Magello, burnt umber. I'm sorry if the way I'm swatching these is making you cringe, but I'm not squeezing these all out and wasting any of it. That one's good too. So Magello Mission Gold. Hopefully you're still in view here. Let me scooch my waters out of the way. Burnt umber. Burnt. Anyway. That one's a good one. We're gonna call that good. And then I think this is gonna replace Indian Red. I just am not loving. It's also granulating a little bit, so I don't like that. I'm gonna replace it with that one. So we're gonna cross out Indian Red. Has not made the cut. So sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I want to make sure I have that many tubes in front of me. Yes, okay. So those all match up still. We've only got 16. This video is very long. I hope my phone behaves. I don't know if it will. What is, I think I have paint on my screen. Okay. Reds, oranges, yellow. We need another yellow. Let's look up, because there can be some bright yellows. We've got Permanent Lemon Yellow from Paul Rubens. I'm going to do some of these over here. And if you ever drink Pepto when you don't feel well, you know that pink ring around the lid that dries? That's what these are doing, and I'm having to like get it off. Permanent Lemon Yellow. Paul Rubens. Permanent Lemon Yellow. And it kind of reminds me of, for some reason, this just like traumatized me. And I saw this movie, you know, like Look Who's Talking, the movie with like Kirstie Alley and stuff. When she was nauseous because she was pregnant, all I remember, it's just the only scene that is stuck in my head from that movie when she took the Pepto. If any of you remember, please tell me down below. I have to know. When she drank the Pepto and she got that pink dried up ring in her mouth from the inside of the lid and like ate it. I couldn't. I still drink Pepto because it's delicious and it helps a lot, but oh man, that was gross. I just couldn't. Okay. Side story. This one is too close. I think, I don't know. Maybe I need all three of these. This one's getting, this is more, got a little more orange in it. Like I said, I know nothing about color, so maybe that's what's going on. A little orange in that yellow. This one's a little more yellow, and then that one's kind of a lighter yellow. So I think I'll put them in there. Yellow, light. I'm gonna put both of them in there. Permanent Lemon Yellow. I need to separate these words. Okay. Permanent Lemon Yellow. I think I could squeeze enough out of that. Let's do this one because I have more paint in here and I do like the shin hands. This one's called Lemon Yellow versus Permanent Lemon Yellow, and I think this one might be too bright. I do need more of a pale. Yeah, in comparison, I need a paler one. So that is going to probably, oops, yeah, we'll do that. I'm just gonna cross this out. This one is Gamboge, which could be a good fall color. From Paul Rubens. think that's a good color. We don't have anything like that yet. That was a lot. I did not need that much. So sorry about that. But now you know what color it's trying to be. That's a good fall color. So that's Paul Rubin Gamboge. Gamboge. Am I saying that right? Garbage. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We have 5 more. This video, I'm hoping it doesn't chop it up. You're not going to know that, really, because I can put 2 videos together, but I'm filming on my phone, and my phone, when the file gets too big, it just stops, and then it starts recording a second one, which is fine. The simple app that I use to edit, because I refuse to edit videos any more than 2 steps, is super easy, and I can mash those together. Okay, we need... Do we have a permanent yellow deep? I think we do. Permanent yellow deep. This one looks more orangey. That's fine. I don't need to look at that. Red. 3. Orange. 3. Yellow. 3. Red, orange, yellow, green. We need more green. As much as I don't want to believe there's lots of green in fall, the green sticks around, which is fine. I do come from card making, and in Halloween cards, I'll use a lot of green. So obviously orange and black are the top earners in the company. No, orange and black are Halloween colors, and I very much welcomed purple. A lot of people have special feelings about that. I love this green. I'm going to give it a spot. I love purple in Halloween cards. It is beautiful, and that's why it's in this palette as well. But green is also a big Halloween color, because green and purple go well together because of that whole color wheel thing that I don't understand. And see, there's Mission Magella Gold, olive green, but there's this olive green. Let's see which one's better. Let's put them next to each other, shall we? Am I out of view? Let's not be out of view. Which olive green do we like better? To add some water. I almost want to use both. I'm not sure. I'm going to let that dry. But we'll label it Paul Rubens. I'll know that that means olive green and not Olive Garden. Supposedly. We need a darkish. Oh god, this is olive green too. How many olive greens do I have? Okay. Let's try this. We're dripping water everywhere again. Oh, I like this one too. Let's put it next to this one. Oh, this one might win. God, these shin hands are beautiful. I think the shin hand olive green. And I think it's just different enough from this one that I want to keep both of them. Is this dry for me to write? Shin hand olive green. And this one's picking up. Oh well. Paul Rubin? No, did I throw it over there? I did. I don't want that one. We're gonna go with shin hand olive green, and keep this one only because I think they're different enough, even though they have the same name. We have a peacock green. Let's see how this one behaves. Let's put this in here. Oh, that is not peacock green. That is turquoise. Oh, I don't know if I can make that work in this palette. That is just too blue for me. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Teal is my favorite color of all time, but that is pretty blue. Pretty blue. Let me set that one aside. I've got 2 more options. We've got phthalo green from Paul Rubens. Let's give that a shot. I'm gonna go down here. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Oh, this one might have to come along for the ride. That's beautiful. Okay, so Paul Rubens phthalo green. Oh, not on my desk. And then Viridian. So red, orange, yellow, green. That is a hair. Ooh, that one's very dark. Let's see between these 2 greens, which one makes more sense to have in a fall palette. Mission Gold. That one's a little bright for me. Magello Mission Gold. There we go. Viridian. I think this one. Phthalo green. I did that. Okay. Are we at our limit? I need to X that, but it's still wet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 2 more. I need more brown. Yes, we need more brown in here. I've got, so we have a red brown, a burnt umber, and a brown. I'm gonna try this raw umber. I don't love it. I don't like that one. It's probably a necessary brown, but I don't want it in my palette. Burnt umber, that's not very full. Van Dyke brown might need to be, I think that's a cat hair. Let's try this one. I think this will be a good brown to have. We've got the Shinhan brown, burnt umber, and a red brown, which isn't really brown. So I think this one may need to come along. So we'll do Shinhan, Van Dyke brown. And I have already forgotten how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are different enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. One more. Let's see if we can find some sort of maroon. I know I said I wanted 2 more. Let's look at our Pinterest pictures again. I know you won't be seeing them, but I'm gonna look really quickly. I want to make sure we've got the oranges. You know what I need is like a yellow ochre situation, and I don't think I have one. This is going to be an interesting palette. Let's see what we've got for something in the yellow ochre family. Raw sienna. Try and get these out of the way. Here's a yellow ochre. Paul Rubens. Ow. Oh, that hurts. Okay. I'm gonna do it down here. Hopefully you can see. I think that's an okay yellow ochre. I will put it up there. Actually, let me try. Let's look at our Arteza. It's pretty similar to the Arteza yellow ochre. I just want to make sure. Oh, the yellow orange. Yeah, we've kind of got those covered. So it's the same as that one. Let's see if I've got one more yellow ochre I can test. Let's do the Shinhan one because I'm probably going to like this one more. And we'll just put it next to it. I think I like that one more. Okay, so that's going to be Shinhan Yellow Ochre. We have run out of room. Okay, so I'm going to take back the Paul Rubens. I am going to put these ones back in their bucket. Set the bucket aside and maybe we can fill this. All right. I think it might be palette filling time, but I don't know what order to do it in. So we'll have to figure that out. All right, so we've got spiced apple, Winsor & Newton cotton, burnt sienna, Winsor & Newton purple lake. These olive greens I think are different enough for me, so I'm keeping them. Magello Mission Gold olive green, Shinhan olive green, Shinhan Crimson Lake, Winsor & Newton Cotman Raw Sienna, Shinhan Permanent Yellow Deep, Magello Mission Gold Bright Clear Violet, Magello Mission Gold Yellow Orange, Paul Rubens Permanent Lemon Yellow. I like that for the pale. That's good. Not that one. Shinhan Vermilion Hue, Shinhan Brown, Shinhan Orange, Paul Rubens Permanent Red Deep, Shinhan Permanent Yellow Light, Madder Lake Deep, Paul Rubens Mission Red Brown, Mission Burnt Umber, Paul Rubens Gamboge, Hooker Green Light, Paul Rubens, Phthalo Green, and then Van Dyke Brown was this one, and then we went with yellow ochre. So let me make sure. That's 24, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24. Okay, so now we need to put them in order, and I will probably put them in like rainbow order because why not? Shinhan Madder. Let's do... Okay, I'm going to put these in a rainbow order. I'm going to pause because this is getting very long, and then we will squeeze them in. All right, so I have swapped out. I've got these in order of how I want to squeeze them in. I've swapped out the Gamboge Paul Rubens. It was too close to the yellow ochre on paper, and so I snuck in an Arteza orange yellow, which is another shade of orange that was different enough from the other oranges, and I had a lot of brown going on. So that's the only switch that I made, and now it's squeezing time. I'm gonna push my water out of the way, and let's do this. So I'm just gonna go in order. I'll talk about each color as I do it though. Paul Rubens Madder Lake Deep. You want to just get low into your palette so we're not creating like air pockets. I'm going to zoom in because this will be more fun. I'm hoping you can see enough of it. I'm sorry if you can't. I'd like to think I could push, you know, some of it down or tap it. Oh, Got a lot of paint on that one. Let me clean up the edge there. Okay, let's hope the rest are clean. Shinhan Crimson Lake. I could probably straighten these out with some toothpicks as well. I need to keep these in order because I need to know which is which. That would be terrible if I mixed it up. Paul Rubens Permanent Red Deep. I'll just try and push them to the corner best I can. I'm squeezing out a lot of paint. Arteza Spiced Apple. Love that name. Those paints are really thin, so that's sitting very soupy, which is fine. Shinhan Vermilion Hue. Pretty messy. Shinhan Orange. And then the orange yellow Arteza that I chose. I'm not trying to stain my new contact paper. Yellow orange Mission Magello Gold. Beautiful. I also have these in a palette. I think I mentioned that. A separate palette. I'm going to squeeze out some of this first. Shinhan Permanent Yellow Deep. Shinhan Permanent Yellow Light. Now this one, I want to make sure I can get enough out of this. Paul Rubens Permanent Lemon Yellow. I'm going to squeeze from the bottom. That came out pretty fast. That's plenty. Pop a bubble there. Paul Rubens Phthalo Green. Beautiful green. Very dark. These might not be in order. Olive green. That one. Okay. Hooker Green Light. Paul Rubens. Shinhan Olive Green. Magello Mission Gold Olive Green. They are different enough for me. Winsor Newton Cotman Purple Lake. Beautiful color. Magello Mission Gold Bright Clear Violet. Once I'm done squeezing these in, I might need a break, but I will stitch in at the end a video showing you a swatch card I'm going to make about the size of this palette to keep it in there. But this is already way too long, and I'm pretty sure nobody is still watching. So I will save you that process. That was Magello Mission Gold Red Brown. We've got Shinhan Van Dyke Brown. Just a few more to go. Magello Mission Gold Burnt Umber. Shinhan Brown. I think this might be the only watercolor paint I own. of a brown that is just called brown. Winsor Newton Cotman Burnt Sienna. This is the one I need to get the, clean that lid out. But dried watercolor is also watercolor. I'm gonna wipe that off on my paper towel. That was terrible. Oh well. Winsor Newton Cotman Raw Sienna. That's where it went. Come on. Come on. Okay. Oh my. I dipped my finger in the purple, didn't I? Okay, let's just get these in here. Raw Sienna, that one needs some bubble popping. I might come in here with a toothpick or two. Need to keep these in order. Shinhan Yellow Ochre is our last color. Those squeeze out beautifully. Okay, need to keep that in order. I need my tweezers to get that out of there. Oh, it's because it was in the purple. That was a lot darker than I thought. Okay. All right, so I need to wash my hands, but here is our palette. I'm actually going to let it dry a little bit and I will show you a swatch card after this. So I'm going to zoom out, try not to get paint all over my computer screen, my phone screen. Yeah, so thanks for going through all of that with me, and I will come back to show you a swatch card and maybe what they look like drier. This one needs more paint. Crimson Lake. Not enough in there. Okay. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so I have swatched my little card. I will show you. I haven't, they haven't dried yet. I'm gonna let them just sit. I don't want to leave them out because there's just cat hair everywhere. So I'm going to close it, but that's what it looks like. And then this is the swatch card. The orange yellow and the yellow orange are probably closer than I wanted them to be, but that is okay. I'm still in love with all the colors I chose. So that is the palette. I'm going to close that up. I'll let this dry on top of it. And yeah, thank you for watching if you made it this far, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.